2, 1, action.
Oh, welcome to our Tuesday update. Well, thanks, Professor Pete, for that introduction. And look, we have been having some fun, not just today, but even over the last few weeks, of recognising the difference it is depending on position when we're being filmed for our services. Last week, I wore a tie. A number of comments around me and a tie. I'll explain, it was my sister's birthday. And even to give the message sitting down, it's really interesting as we're learning every week how the message best comes across. So folks, we just want you to know we are it's not experimental so much, but we're keen to try new things just to see what might be most helpful in communicating the goodness and the grace and the creativity that we see in God. So wonderful if you're able to join us over the weekend, and maybe it was your first time seeing us and listening. We trust it was encouraging and beautiful to see so many words of encouragement happening, not just for those that were doing things on the screen, but amongst the community as we shared together. The new platform was up and running, and we had a good take-up of that. It was, again, excellent to see how we've tried to have a go. It meant some challenges for Facebook, so we're working on that over this week, and we'll let you know a little more of that. But if you do have any technical challenges or difficulties, just call the number before, Henry to you, and he'll come and help you out with some things that might practically help if you're keen to engage with us online, which would be fantastic. One of the features of that online presence we have through the Playford UC Church Online is the prayer button. And again, great to see folks making some use of that on the weekend, but it is something which, if you head there even now and click on it, you'll have the opportunity to bring some of your needs to us. Not to us as God, but us as your community, and we'd love to be able to pray for you. You know, in this season, personally, I'm really being not so much even challenged, but really stirred by the wonder of prayer. The opportunity we have to, when we come to the end of ourselves, when we find that we don't know what the next step is, we don't know how to act or think or feel, that we can bring those things to God. There's a beautiful verse. Come and call to me, I'll answer you, I'll tell you great and unsearchable things that you do not know. When we pray, we step into God's presence, into God's mind, into God's heart. Things can happen. So even if you're not a prayer, if you've never prayed before, we'd love to pray with you. So if you've got any needs, please bring those forward. And you can do that by pressing that prayer button or emailing them to us. Oh, Mother's Day coming up this weekend. And in the life of many communities and many families, it is a most significant Sunday. And we really do want to thoughtfully celebrate here. We know it's not an easy day for many of us, but it is a day to remember. It is a day to celebrate. It is a day to consider God's goodness and grace in our lives. And so we're going to do that. We're going to hear a couple of our women share their stories, ordinary, extraordinary stories of the unquenchable love of God. So you might want to invite someone. You might want to let someone know of the service as a gift almost for the weekend. So we're very much looking forward to that. So expect a little more creativity. We're going to try a few more things as part of our services and as well as our online presence. So we look forward to seeing you soon. But it's interesting to note that the different positions and postures that we take can have a dramatic impact on the way that we not only see and perceive, but also hear what's being said.